It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. As I told Sarah off camera, this week was very long. A lot of things happened, but overall, I've come to a better place. I saw Halsey this week. I had sushi last night. I have coffee right now, and I'm doing good.
Hell yeah. That sounds great.
What about you?
I'm good. I spent the past 2 weeks PMSing and
Oh,
having terrible, terrible times. My thoughts were a demon I could not suppress. But I finally had my period, so I'm like, I feel free, and I'm like, wow, everything is great.
we're having parallel experiences. I'm due on like an in within this week, and last night I
Mm.
turned to Brewer and I was like, "Do you think my body looks okay?" I could not get a hold of myself because usually I'm like, I love myself. But last night I was like,
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
Yeah, I've been struggling. I've been having like weird my like anxiety has picked up a lot around death recently, and like just like the anxiety of like other people dying and stuff where like it's been like unbearable, but it's been okay. Like I'm getting working through it with my therapist, so we're getting through it, but man, oh man.
God, why are we so the same? I sent my mom this reel earlier this week, and it was like this girl reading this poem about like moms and like I love my mom and blah blah blah, all this jazz. And I sent it to her while I was in the middle of the reel, and then I watched the end of it, and it was like, and I'm so sad that like you will see the beginning of my life but not the end, and but like it's vice versa, like opposite for me, and like all about like losing your mom at the end. And I was like sobbing like,
Oh
oh my
god.
god, no, like I can't, my mom's immortal, she's never going away. Like I was having like such a hard time.
Yeah.
Like I was like I will be distraught. And
Yeah.
I texted her and I was like, are you up? And she didn't answer me. So I was like, it's fine. So then I FaceTimed my sister because I was like, she's probably in bed because of the time difference. And
Mm.
we were talking, and then my mom got back from something she was at, and she was like talking to my sister, like she just didn't realize I was on FaceTime. I was trying to be like, Mom, Mom. She just didn't fucking answer me. And I was like, why? And then she
Classic.
called me the next day, and she was like, hi. I was like, what's going on? She's like, I'm in the Marshall's parking lot crying watching this reel you've sent me. But yeah, I'm going through with that about specifically my mom right now. I'm
Mm.
just like, I can't. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been doing that with my sister, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate
Mhm.
thinking about it.
Yeah. It's not great. Cool.
No. In my
Moving on.
mind, no one's going anywhere.
Yeah. I've been trying to like work on cuz I was like I think with between you and me, I'm like I feel good, like we're solid because we have this whole like we
Oh,
meet each
yeah.
other every timeline. I feel really settled and good about that. I'm like
Yeah, we're
great.
fine.
And I'm like I need to figure out how to do that with other people now too. Just to be like
Same.
okay, cool.
I literally thought you were about to be like, I'm also having that about you. And I was like, why? Why? I'm not having
No.
that about you. Like,
I
that's
used to have them
your...
in the past, but not now.
No, no, no. There's
Yeah, no,
just
we're
no
good.
way. As we've learned, it's not possible.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, you're drinking your mug. This is reminding me of a story I want to tell you, and I have to tell you anyway because I want to drink my coffee, but you'll be confused. So, Brew and I went to Marshall's, and there was like a million strawberry things there. I was like, it's like they knew I was coming.
Yeah.
And there was this cute mug that said "Berry Best Girl," and he was like, "Does this speak to you?" And I was like, "Yes." And so we got it. And then I'm checking out, and there's also a lot of Mother's Day things because it was around Mother's Day. And she goes to wrap the mug, and I was like, "That does not say girl. It says Gigi, like for grandma." But I'd already paid for it. She was wrapping it, and it was my fault because I didn't actually really look at the mug words. I trusted that's what they said, and the mug is cute. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. And then I had to tell Brewer once we were in the car, but here it is. Very best Gigi.
I love that. That's so cute.
Yeah, he's like, maybe now your nickname's Gigi. And I was like, it will not
GG.
be.
I thought at first it was just the letters GG because I was like, oh, it could be Gilmore Girls or something, but
Right. To be fair, with the cursive, I get why maybe upon a quick cursory glance you're like, girl, but
yeah, yeah.
no. And I literally only realized it because I was in line. I was like, there's so much Mother's Day stuff. I forgot it was like coming up. And then it was like, click. Oh my God. Then it was too late.
So funny. That's so funny.
Yeah. No
It's
one
so
called
cute.
me Gigi on here though. That was not the purpose of that story. Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah. I got these earrings from Marshall's.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm also so mad because there was this awesome tote bag I was looking at. It was like decently big with all these extra side pockets and it was covered in strawberries. And I was like, and it was only $30, but I had given myself like a $50 limit and I was already at 60. So I was like, I can't get it. It's fine. I don't need it. And then but I took a picture of it so I could look it up and maybe buy it like from the store or whatever that it came from. It's 70? No, it was $80 at its actual store and I could have had it for 30. So I'm like, I hope it's there when I go back.
Yeah,
I'm devastated.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Yeah. I love Marshalls. Love a
It's
Marshall.
good. I was more of a Ross girl. Once I discovered Ross, I was like, this
Ooh.
is my place. Yeah, it was good.
I don't think I've been in a Ross, or at least I haven't in several years. Hold on,
Yeah.
I have a cat here.
Ooh, hey cat.
He wants to sit in my lap, but I'm sitting cross-legged. No one's
Trapped.
boy. What is it like a Marshall's a Ross?
Yeah, it's literally the exact same.
Oh, is it
I
under the
just
same umbrella?
I don't think so. It's a separate company, but it's the exact same thing. For me, I think for me like at Marshalls I always struggled to find clothes that I liked, and then Ross like had everything and I was like, "Oh, okay." Um yeah, but then they both have like it's like cheaper home goods as well. They've got
Oh,
love it. I love it.
I love a Home Goods. I love a
Yeah.
TJ Maxx. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Marshalls. I always go to like the young adult section though. I still don't go to the women's section. So I'm like, I want fun, happy clothes. Like,
Same.
not that the women's
Same.
section isn't, but it's like it's so much more formal over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like blouses yet. I'm not
Mm-mm.
there. I'm just not there.
No,
No. Yeah.
not at all.
Mm.
How was
Well, we
the
were.
Halsey? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask how the Halsey concert was.
Yes. Did I say that on here yet? I don't know. I did. I went to Halsey. So my roommate will just like buy tickets to artists she likes, and she'll like, I'll find someone, to go with me. And so I
Yes.
think like 2 weeks before, she was like, "Do you want to go to see Halsey with me on Wednesday?" I was like, "Sure." And I don't follow Halsey. I mean, I know her from like Bad at Love and the Chain Smoker. It was the Chain Smokers, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
song, like stuff like that. So I was like, uh, for me, I'll go to anything live music. I don't care. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
there because I love concerts and like stuff like that. So I'm like, sure, why not? It'll be fine. The day of, you'll die, you're gonna die. The day of, I looked up because it was at the Hollywood Bowl. I looked up the Hollywood Bowl to be like, where am I gonna park? Whatever. And the thing for it is like Halsey in this interesting like text, and then underneath it says Evanescence, and I was like, is that the name of the album? Like I'm like, not following her. I am now a Halsey stan, but like I was like, oh, that must be the name of the album or something like that. And if my roommate told me this, I don't remember. But like, we went when we were going there. She's like, "I'm so excited for Evanescence," and I was like, "The band? Like they opened for Halsey, and I
That's
had
crazy.
like no clue." I was like, "I can't believe they're an opener. Like I think of them as a headliner. Like why are they opening? I'm not mad they are, but like why?"
Yeah.
It was so crazy. So she had two openers. She had this trio that's also their sisters called The Warning, and they were amazing. I immediately added them to my Spotify. You should as well. It's like a
Nice.
trio. It's like Haim, but like
Yeah.
rock, like
Oh, yeah.
rock.
Yes.
Like yeah, it was so good. and they were awesome. They started at exactly 7 o'clock and they ended at exactly 7:30. It was insane.
Hell yeah.
And then Evanescence came out and played for like an hour. It was like a free Evanescence concert. And I was like shook. I was so shook because like Halsey's our age, so a lot of our her fan base is like younger girls, and I was like, some of these people don't even know who Evanescence is. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy to me. Like it was so nuts, but they were incredible. She sounds exactly the same. They all look amazing. She did bring me to life.
That's
She did
amazing.
yeah, they did a lot, like a mixture of stuff that must be newer that I haven't heard of yet. And then
Mm.
yeah, like a lot of their classics. What's the one? I literally like can't even think of what it's called. All of Me? All of Me? That one? I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called. Yeah, she's that one was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so good. Yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. And then
That's awesome.
Halsey was great, and I like didn't really know a lot about her. My roommate had told me a little bit about like her health struggles and like
Mm.
stuff like that and like whatnot.
Hmm.
But it was so cool. Like if she's still touring when this episode comes out, which I think she will, you have to go see this concert. It was life changing. It was like watching a musical. Like it was Alice in
Mm.
Wonderland themed, and she had like pre-recorded videos of like her doing scenes from Alice in Wonderland as Alice, like the getting big and the getting small and talking to the rabbit and falling down the rabbit hole. Blah,
Wow.
blah. That was the whole thing. So like those would play, and then the stage would be dark while they did like these crazy set changes and costume changes, and it was nuts. And then there was like a weird intermission where she was like, it was a video of her sleeping at her makeup counter, and then the camera turns around and it's her, and she's in the blue wig and this awesome outfit, and she was like, the show's about to start. And then she came out and she was like, how much energy you guys have left? Because for me, I just fucking got here. And it was like halfway through. And then she just like, it was crazy and so good. And her and Amy Lee did, I think it's called Hand That Feeds. It's for the new John Wick
Mm.
movie, I think. And so
Okay.
she brought Amy back out. And just the two of them did this song.
Nice.
It was fucking nuts. It was crazy. It was so good. And then immediately converted me. I went home and went down a rabbit hole and have been going through her discography ever since.
I am a huge fan of. Let me look up what her album's called.
A green
There
person.
was. It was. I haven't listened to that one, but it was. Uh, Hopeless Fountain Kingdom.
Okay. See, I haven't listened to her since like New Americana. So
Yeah.
I had missed a lot of lore, but it was
It.
so good. And she has a Britney sample in the new one.
Ooh.
I think it's literally called Lucky.
Yeah.
Is it in the new one? Yeah, it is in the new one. And it's she samples the chorus of Lucky from Britney, and
Yeah.
it's phenomenal. The new one's so
Hell yeah.
good. Oh my god. And when she did Woman, I'm Not a Woman, I'm a God,
Oh.
it will live in my head free for the rest of my life, because when she got to the last chorus and she was like scream singing it, I was like,
Mm.
I can't. I'm good night.
So great. That's awesome.
It was awesome, and it was timely. She ended like right at 11. I was in bed by midnight. It was awesome.
Wow.
So good.
That's nice.
Mhm. And the sound was great. I didn't have to wear my little loops at all.
Nice.
But yeah. Also, I want to shout out Sarah because she got me this Owl House t-shirt for my birthday.
Woo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like the design a lot. It's really cool.
Me too. I really need to rewatch it, but every time I rewatch it, I'm sad.
I've been wanting to rewatch it too.
It's so good. Are you excited for her new show?
Yes, this is the one through Glitch, right? I've been like waiting for it to come out, but I don't know when.
I don't know when either, and like I feel like I've only seen that one trailer, Knights of
Yeah.
Guinevere. If anyone's wondering.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually started going like a deep dive into Glitch, so I just watched all of Digital Circus that they have out, which is only 5 episodes,
Mhm.
and they just released a pilot. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't remember what it's called. I've watched it like 8 million times and I literally cannot remember. Oh my god. Hold on. What the hell? The Gaslight District.
Yes, that's what's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch that?
No, I haven't seen it.
You need to watch Violet.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. I dare you. It's good. It's really interesting.
Hell yeah. I've seen the first few episodes of The Digital Circus, which I liked, but it was hard for me to still get into it.
Yeah, it took me a few. I don't remember if this is. I don't think this is the most recent one, but like, there's an episode where they focus on Kinger,
Yeah.
more like a haunted house one that they do,
Oh.
and I actually really liked that one. It was like, I think that was the one that like finally sealed the deal for me, where I was like, if they release more, I'm gonna watch them because it like got more like personal. Like I feel like you learn more about him, and there was this really beautiful visual that happened. I
Yeah.
think it's like episode 4.
Oh, okay, I think I stopped at episode 3 probably. It's a beautiful, like beautifully made show. It's just so existential that for me, I'm like, I need to like take a break after I watch an episode. I'm like, I need to sit.
It is kind of brain bending for me to watch it and be like, these are like they haven't straight up told us, but like you can infer these are actual like human beings in the real world that have consciousness trapped in the digital world forever. Like it's so hard to like think about that when they're also being sent on these stupid little wacky mini games.
Yes, yeah.
And I think that's obviously the point, but yeah, it
Yeah.
is like very existential, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, I liked episode 4. I think that kind of, I wouldn't say they acknowledged it, but it like brought it into this spot where you're like, okay,
Okay.
I feel that.
Nice.
And then the Gaslight District is just unhinged. Like, it's so crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
What's
just been
going on with
watching.
you? I feel like I'm talking so much.
That's okay. I've just been literally. I've gotten back into crafting finally. Like I'm settled now, where I'm starting to crochet again, which is great. Loving that. And then I've just been watching Cobra Kai unendingly. I've been binging it this entire week, and I'm at like the final season. It's like the final few episodes, and it is insane, but it's so good. I love it so much.
It's set in the future, isn't it? Like, when they're not kids anymore? It has to be. Ralph Macchio's like an
Yeah.
adult man now.
It starts off like, because Cobra Kai from the films, Cobra Kai is like the rival karate studio that was like the bullies to Ralph Macchio's character.
Okay.
And so Cobra Kai, the series, starts off from Ralph Macchio's bully from the movies. It starts off with him. And he's like he's like just a bum. like he's got nothing going on in his life, and like it's like from this perspective of like him losing that fight, he like lost his like life never picked up. And so he's like trying to get back into karate and establish Cobra Kai again and stuff. And then like it's just this insane like, I mean, it's 6 seasons long, so it's just this going back and forth of like the adults from like it's really like fan servicey. So it's like they take people from all of the films. There's 4 films. They take people from each film and pop them in different seasons. So it's very like fan service. Like this person's here, and you're like, oh my god.
It's like Marvel.
Yeah, basically, yes, the Marvel of karate. And that's what it is. But then it's also like a high school drama because they have kids. So it's like you get like the kids learning karate and learning these things, and then rival karate studios and like or dojos, and then they're like switching sides and going back and forth and all this stuff. It's crazy.
I think this conversation is making me realize I don't know if I ever watched The Karate Kid.
It's so good.
I have. Was it like catered to like children, or was it like one of those like classic movies where it's like everybody loved it, or is it like adults just love it now because it's what they watched when they were younger? Like I just don't.
I think it's
what
that.
Was what was it like?
It came out in the 80s, I think. And so like I think it was very much like if you were like a kid, teen around that age, you
It
like
was
were obsessed with it.
meaningful. Mm.
Yeah, because my dad was the one that showed me that film. I don't know why or how. Oh, it was because I'm obsessed with Ralph Macchio, and I used to
Mm.
watch The Outsiders, which was a film based on
Oh
the
my
book.
God.
And I was like, I love Ralph Macchio. Then my dad was like, well, he's in another film called Karate Kid. And then I watched that, and I went, oh my god.
So funny.
I became obsessed. Like, for me, Karate Kid is like my Rocky series, but it's karate.
Okay. Okay. That actually put it in like legit perspective for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
It's
sense.
so good. And then there's the new film coming out because they had the old Karate Kids, which are 4 films, and then they had the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Smith. What's his name? Jaden Smith.
Oh, yeah.
And that was more about kung fu, I think.
Is that a
And so
remake?
the yeah, so they took it's the same world, but it's like a fully different story.
Okay.
And this new film that's coming out is combining. So it's going to be Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio together.
Oh my
Like,
God.
and I'm like, we're combining karate and kung fu. And I'm like, this is insane.
Oh my God.
I think it's kung fu. I could be wrong. I haven't seen that one in a long time. It's like kung fu or like a martial art thing. But yeah, I'm pumped.
I'm so excited for you. So
Thanks.
happy for you.
Yeah,
I
good.
never watched the Outsiders movie because the book hurt me so bad.
The movie will do the same.
Yeah, I can't do it. No. Who does he play in it?
Johnny.
Stop it.
It's really sad. It's really sad.
So I'm literally like tearing up right now just even thinking about it.
Yep. It's a great cast. Like that cast is stacked. It's Rob Lowe, Tom Cruise, Emilio Estevez,
Who's
Matt
Ponyboy?
Dillon. That's the one guy's name I don't know. He's not around.
Drop it in the comments if you know. Who did everybody
Ponyboy.
play in the Outsiders?
It was
Yeah, who was everyone? Oh my God, Ralph Macchio's Johnny is crazy.
let me just make sure I got his name right.
I need to like see it. I'm also
Yeah.
writing that in DB.
C.
Oh,
Thomas Howell.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, Patrick Swayze's in it too. I forgot. I
Oh,
forgot
Daryl.
Patrick
Oh my
Swayze.
God. Rob
He's
Lowe,
so
Soda
good.
Pop. Oh
Diane
my
Lane.
Man, this makes me want to reread the book though. Man,
So S.E. Hinton was in it.
Who?
S.E. Hinton, the author of the book. She played
What?
the nurse. Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's amazing. What a woman. And she made like a fake name so she could get published so people wouldn't judge her for being a woman. Oh my god, I love The Outsiders.
I distinctly remember when we read that book for school and everyone was calling her Marcia. And I got so mad because that's my mom's name, and I was like, "It's Marcia! Like, stop doing this. You should not be disrespecting anyone in this book right now." Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Wow, I need to reread that. It's literally been years since I read that book.
Yeah, I think when we read it, we were reading the book, and then I think they played the movie alongside it, because I distinctly remember there's a moment where Rob Lowe, who he plays Soda Pop,
Yeah.
and he's taking a shower, and then he comes out with a towel wrapped around his waist, and as like a 10-year-old, I was like, oh my god. And that's like ingrained in my brain. I was like, this is life changing.
That's so funny. Rob Lowe, what a career he's had. Because Bert and I were trying to watch West Wing for a long time, and he's Sam in it. And oh my god, he's like just so different than how he was in Parks and Rec. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Man, The Outsiders. Oh my god. I'm actually having such a hard time. Like, I've been trying to reread all the books they made us read in high school because, like, I loved them all, but I'm like, I want to like read it outside the context of like, you know, I also have. I mean, you should always read a book thinking critically, but like, you know, like outside of the context of like this is an assignment. You know,
Yeah.
like I just want to read it, but like, oh my god, I tried read. I was actually listening to Animal Farm as an audiobook, and it was killing me. I couldn't do it. It was way too topical. The guy was so good at doing all the voices, and I was just getting so mad. Like I was like, I can't. I'm so glad they made us read this, but I'm also not like, I just can't do it. What radicalized you? Animal Farm in high school in the early 2000s.
Literally. Like, I'm scared to read Brave New World I
I don't
like
think I had to read that one.
we read that one in high school, and I don't remember much about it, but I know it's very like dystopian, like shit's going off, and I'm like, if I read that now, I'd feel like it'd probably feel really unsettling.
Yeah. I'm just getting worried. Like, I gotta reread these.
Mm.
Please. The one I'm dreading is The Crucible, because I remember being so angry through The Crucible.
Yeah.
And I think we watched the movie of that because it's like Winona Ryder
Mm-hmm.
and Daniel Day-Lewis. Is that who it is? As the prior,
Maybe.
what the fuck? Whatever it is, The Crucible. Why did they make us read that or watch that movie? It is. He's John Proctor.
Nice. My name.
God.
'Cause it's my name. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS Housepod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through Fourth Wing right now.
How's it still struggling?
I think it's getting better.
Okay.
I think I don't think it's bad. I think my literal only problem is like the voice of the novel, like the author voice maybe. I don't know. It just feels so modern in a very unmodern setting, and I don't know why, but it's clashing in my brain big time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's bad. Like the dragons are cool, but also the magic system is strange. I don't know. I'm barely halfway through, but I'm really trying to like finish it because I know we've talked about this before of like it's okay to not finish books. Like why would you put your energy towards something you're not enjoying? But something just feels I honestly feel worse not finishing it for some reason.
That's fair.
It just makes me feel unsettled. So I'm like I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've been having a rough reading spell recently too, where like the books I'm reading are just like not doing it. Like I finished Circe from Madeline Miller.
Yeah.
Which was good. Like it's good, it's well written. I think I wasn't into that style, or it wasn't what I was looking for at the time. Like it's really well written. It's a good story. I'm glad I read it. But it wasn't like I don't know what I'm looking for, but I was like, this isn't what I want. So it was like hard for me to want myself to read it.
Did you find it difficult too? Because it's like, it's off the myth, right? Like it's a story you already know too, kind of in a way.
It is, but it's like a retelling. So I'd compare it to like Lore Olympus, where like you're familiar with all the characters, but it's like different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that was cool. Like that was the cool part, is like seeing all these characters come in, being like, oh, I like kind of know these people. How are they going to appear this time? Which was cool. But other than that, I was like, it got good at the end, and then I was like, okay, I'm glad I finished it, but that one was hard to finish.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Yeah,
I started a book, which like this is gonna be a whole conversation. I started a book called The Moon and Its Night. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay,
it's by an author, like evening. Or night, like the night.
Nighttime. A moon in the night sky.
Night sky.
Yeah. And I'm only like not even 50 pages in, but like I'm enjoying it. It's like now like tarnished in my brain, so it's really hard. But it's like I'm enjoying it. What I've read so far, the first paragraph, I was like, I'm in. Like the writing was so beautiful, and I was like, this is great. And then I had the thought, I should look up this author. And then I looked up this author, and I went, because there was one time I was on TikTok, and I came across an author crying about something or other, and I was like, this looks weird, and it was her. And then I ended up watching this like video, like a YouTube video someone else made, talking about this author and like problems with the book and stuff, and it's like she's not like crazy problematic, but like people just complain that her like about her writing, or that she's like just does weird social media stuff, and she's very like not good with criticism and all this stuff, and people are saying that the book is like a fanfic of The Witcher, which I haven't gotten to yet. So I'm trying to read the book with an open mind, but I'm also like, it just feels weird now reading it because I'm like, ah.
Yeah, but I mean, Twilight is a fanfic too, technically. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I think, yeah, I don't know. I get,
I don't know this. I don't know this author. I could be saying stupid shit right now.
I don't know either. I think it feels so weird with like social media now and like this like balance of like finding things you enjoy versus what everyone else says about it, or like this like some things get politicized, some things aren't, and then like trying to find that balance because I just want to read a book that's good.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I think it is. There is like a. I think it. How should I say this? I think personally for me, I do tend to like the book more when the author is not like expressing horrible, terrible views. Like especially at the current climate of things right now,
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I can't. I have no time for this. Like, I want to read books that like I want to read books that I just want to read, but like also like with everything going on, like the morality of things and what people are saying online, like you're allowed to say what you want. You're just not exempt from the consequences of that. So like if you're gonna spew
Yeah.
this hateful shit and then be mad when people don't read your books,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Which like this author, I don't. From what I watched from one YouTube video, like that's not. She's not spewing hate or anything. She's just like
Oh, okay.
people like label her as problematic, but like as
Oh, I
it's more of
thought.
like her personality's being attacked more than
Okay,
like
I thought we were kind of dancing around like she's saying some crazy shit. Sort of.
no.
I was like, oh god.
Not from what I've seen, but I've also seen minimal because I was like, I don't understand. I think it's
Yeah.
like, I wish, I don't know. This is like, it's this weird, difficult thing of like, I would love to just, because like I like finding books that are just like randomly, like I like picking a random book, being like, this looks really good, I want to read it. But I feel like I now have to like look into every single author, which is like, it's good to do. That's like, I guess it's like you're doing your due diligence on that,
Yeah,
but also I'm like, I just wish I could just pick up one and read.
totally. I understand that. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Social media is definitely like hard to like. I've been thinking about it a lot lately because like people will just say the meanest shit for no reason sometimes.
Yeah.
I was thinking of it recently because I follow a lot of people who like DIY their own houses and stuff. And
Yeah.
like there will be so many people in the comments being like, you shouldn't have done that, or that looks ugly, blah blah. And then people will sub comment like, then don't watch. Like, why did you feel the need to even say this? Like, you can just keep scrolling. Like, there's no reason to do this.
Yeah.
Also, it's their house. It's not for you. They're just being
Literally.
like, this is what I did, and if you like it or think it's cute, you know, I just want to share my content and like share ideas. And people are just like, you're awful. And I'm like, why? And that applies for everything. Like,
Yeah.
I have a lot of like social issues and political issues being suggested to me in reels now too, just you know because of
Yeah.
what's going on, and like the people in the comments can just be so heinous. It's crazy to me. Like I think all the time like I would never be able to do influencer shit or anything like that because it would just drive me up the wall. Like people feel like they can just say whatever they want. And it's
Yeah.
like you can, but like you're posting this on a public forum for all to see. So then they get mad. Like I follow a lot of like women who like will just like do fun stuff like I'm gonna try and style this shirt or whatever, and people are like, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, and it's like why? And then they start doing my favorite thing where they'll like find the profile picture of who posted it and be like, you're really gonna say this about me, like
Yeah.
with you being like this, and then they get mad at that, and I'm like, you're ugh. And but I also get mad at the people for even acknowledging them because I'm like, we're in this vicious cycle. Like they feed off of you paying attention to their negativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, why? Just ignore them. Who cares? Like, I don't know. It's like a prison. So now I'm trying to
It
like
is.
social media sucks. So now I'm trying to I was gonna make up a verb with algorithm, but I'm trying to retrain my algorithm to like only suggest nice things to me from now on because I can look up the news on Google. I don't want to be getting my news
Yeah.
from Google's, but it was more like opinions because I was like, where's everybody at? Like, what's going on? So I don't know.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate it because like I want to go on there and be like, this is so fun. Like, I love what this person's doing. And then you go in the comments and people are just so awful. Like,
Yeah.
why?
I really don't look at comments. I only look at comments if I'm on TikTok and I see if I'm watching a really funny video.
Mm-hmm.
There are times where I know if I go into the comments are going to be even funnier. And then
Mm-hmm.
like that brings me so much joy. And then
Yes.
any other time I'm like I can't go into the comments.
Same. I'm the same way. I love to go into the comments because people are so fucking funny
They're so
sometimes. Like,
funny.
yeah, and I'm also like, did anybody else say the same thing I did watching this
Yes.
video? And I want to like it, you know? But
Yeah.
then if you scroll down even a little bit, suddenly it's just like the most heinous shit. It's
Mhm.
just so unfortunate. And again, people want to be like free speech, and it's like you're entitled absolutely to say what you
Mhm.
want, but if you what you want to say is ugly and disgusting and mean and terrible, and people come for you, like that's
Mhm.
their free speech to come for you. Like,
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
it's also like I feel like at the moment I think I feel like sad for those people because it's like they're just like wasting their time doing something negative and I'm like that's a sad life. It's just a
Yeah,
really
it is
sad life.
sad. Yeah, you know what? That's a good way to look at it. Just like try to have some empathy, I guess. Like, I mean, well, not
Yeah,
empathy, but
just
like
a little bit.
just a
Yeah.
little bit. Just be like, wow, what's going on? That this is the thing that brings you joy. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry for that. Yeah. Mm-mm. Very unfortunate.
Mhm.
Yeah, I never comment at all because I'm just like, even if I was like, I love this, there would be so many people being like, I love this too, or people being like, stupid comment.
Idiot.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm just gonna like the video and like the
Yeah.
comments I agree with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was like one time I'm just remembering when I had my yoga channel and on my yoga Instagram I made one long video about it was about what was it? Like energy and there's this whole thing of like feminine masculine energy and all this stuff and I made a video just being like I think saying feminine and masculine might not be helpful at least like for me and like and I was like suggesting all these other ways to like phrase it and all this stuff and then like I got so many comments I think they had to be bots but it was like just like the top comments were just like the most
Hmm.
uh I don't even know sexist like terrible things and I was like what's happening I was like
Ugh,
you're wasting your time what's going on
I'm
why
so
did you find
sorry.
me
Yeah, that's not
It's
fun.
funny. Their algorithms though, like, must suck because if things that are like not even for them are coming up on their page, like you must have the worst algorithm that you're just being triggered to comment on things a million times. You
Well,
know?
here's the thing too, though. Like, I've known individuals who will purposefully look it up so they
Oh,
can post something to disagree. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah,
also their own fault because they're training
yeah.
it to show them the shit they disagree with, which just
Mm-hmm.
part of me is like the
Terrible.
basis of like good research is to research everything, but if you're only looking up shit so you can disagree with it and be negative, and you're only looking up the shit you agree with to justify your opinion whether it's right or not, that's
Mm-hmm.
not good. Like I just
Yeah,
can't do it.
yeah.
I've been getting a lot of those like I think it's Jubilee videos where it's like one person
Uh,
versus the crowd.
yeah, yeah.
And there was one with Dr. Mike where he was like, I am of the opinion vaccines work because I'm a doctor.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And everybody else was like anti vax. And he had a lot of good conversations, but there was this one lady that like sent me because she sat down and she was like, I can't remember what she started with, but she was like, you're not going to change my mind. And he was like, okay, well, that's kind of like disappointing to me because then I feel like this conversation isn't going to be productive. Like if nothing I say is going to change your mind, why are we even having these conversations? She's like, because I like to hear both sides. And I'm like, no, you don't.
Interesting.
And then he was like just trying to answer the question or whatever. And she's like, well, I do my research. Like I actually do my research. I'm like, that is wild to say to a doctor. I can't. I can't. It's just shit like that drives me crazy because then that's how people comment. They're like, I
Yeah.
did like a quick 2 minute Google search and now I have this opinion. Or like,
Mm-hmm.
girl or guy or
Yeah.
whoever, stop doing this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain now just like is trying to train my brain to be like anything that's negative, I just go, that's a bot.
Yeah. There are a lot of bots too. It's weird. I'm like, why are they training bots to be mean?
Yeah, yeah, really, it's so mean.
Aren't we scared of the robot uprising? I'm always nice to Siri. In fact, I've
Mm,
turned her off because I don't want her to listen to me and
yeah.
take a break, girl.
I don't touch that. Yeah. Yeah. It's
I
so
don't know.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, the internet's scary sometimes.
Yeah.
I just want to watch DIY videos and craft videos. Oh my god, do you follow the it's this couple from Chicago. They live in Chicago now and they're redoing their house. And they're so
No.
funny. Oh my god, I'm
Oh,
gonna send them to you. I literally cannot remember their names right now. One of them's named Ari. I can't remember what the other woman's name is right now. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'll send you a reel, and I'll comment on this video with what their names are actually. But it's so
great.
cute and they're so funny and they're like building out their house. And I got into them because they were making their back porch a catio.
Cute.
And they're always like talking about the like Chicago. They're like, "Oh, we couldn't come out here to finish this project because it was raining this morning, and like now it's sunny and 72 today. So like now we're gonna be able to do it." I'm just like, I miss it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about because we're talking about social media, and I've been trying to train my algorithms to do more fun stuff like that.
Yeah. That's nice. I've been the past 2 days I've gotten into Substack, which is like it's like a writing platform. It's very much like it's it is advertised or marketed as like a space for writing, so it's like more long form writing
Okay.
content. But then there's also like a section of it that's more like a Twitter. But so you can put like short. It's called notes, and you like put like quick short thoughts that people can like and
Ooh.
sub. I don't know, and comment on. But then people will post like really long form things. So like there's one guy I follow who does he's like from Not Another D&D podcast, which I listen to, and then he does this like weekly advice column where people just email him the questions that they want advice for, and he'll just like write his own thing about their advice and stuff, which is cool.
Oh.
um yeah, I was looking to that, and like that's like it's fun because I can still like look at things and find things I like, but it's like because it's longer form, it's like people are thinking out what they're writing, and I'm like the things I'm finding at the moment, I'm like I'm enjoying this. Like it's a lot more. It's more fun to read. It's like it's reading content, and it feels very nice, which is good.
It's its own like website.
Yeah, it's also an app, so it's
Oh, okay.
like they're trying to market themselves as like a social media platform that's like
Mm.
revolutionary or something. But yeah,
Ooh, that's
that's
cool.
cool.
I like that. Like a little community writing forum.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wild. Yeah, I just want more positivity in my life.
Yeah, agreed.
Mm. Oh, excuse me. Swallowed my coffee wrong.
Oh no.
I've just started getting back into coffee. I took like a really long break from it.
Yeah, how's that?
It was fine. I actually have been taking a long break from many things. I haven't had alcohol in like 2 months. I haven't had like any weed gummies in 2 months. I like cut out caffeine for like a month and a half, and then I started drinking soda again.
Nice.
I'm trying to go zero sugar. I'm like obsessed with the Dr. Pepper. Is it Dr.
Oh.
Pepper? Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream
Oh,
soda.
that sounds good.
Do you not have it in the UK, or you just haven't had it?
Dr. Pepper doesn't exist. I haven't had that either.
Oh my god. Well, when you come back, you should try it. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal. Brewer's like it's too sweet for me. He's like a Coca-Cola kind of guy, but I love it. It's just like when I think like it makes me want to watch Strawberry Shortcake. Like that, it's like
Mm.
her drink. You know,
Yes.
it's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's so sweet and lovely. So yeah, then I got back into sugar and caffeine again.
Nice.
I was like, all right, here we go. Mm. Oh my god. Quick Gilmore Girls update too. So we just watched the episode where, well, so we ended on the Festival of Living Pictures when
Yeah.
yeah, when Suki has the baby. But we also just watched the episode before that where Lorelai and Suki were gonna cater the launch party for Emily. And then Jason
Yep.
Stiles cancels it, and then he and Lorelai have that scene, and Brew is like very upset, thinking they're gonna date. Oh, where are you at in yours?
We just finished the baptism episode.
Oh my god, you're really far.
We're getting there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're getting there.
Wild. Yeah, we're not even. Well, you're like glowing right now. Can you see it?
I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Where are you, heaven?
Just transported.
Oh my god, I was trying to remember this now that we're on the topic of Gilmore Girls. I was trying to tell Brewer about David Sutcliffe, who plays Christopher. I think it's
Yes.
Okay, what was the issue with him again? I was like, he has his own podcast, and I was like, I couldn't remember. I was like, I think he thinks women shouldn't vote or something. I was like, there's something crazy that he's been like saying on there. Do you remember what it was?
I have no idea. I know he's like a psychologist now or something. He's a counselor.
I have been reading that he is so problematic.
Oh.
Yes, and like
I
saying the craziest shit.
I know he had someone problematic on his podcast, but I don't remember anything else.
Yeah, I've read that he's like saying the craziest shit on his podcast. Like, oh wait, here we go. I just found the post. Hold on. Yeah, he's in per Reddit. He thinks that men are primal beings. He praised the January 6th storming of the Capitol and called them patriots. And that women shouldn't vote. Oh my god. So now every time I see him, I'm like, Christopher.
Chris.
Yeah. Brewer's very upset that he wasn't at Rory's college, like moving into college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess he's like super problematic now. Like,
Wild.
isn't it crazy? Yeah, I came across it accidentally because someone was posting like Instagram reels like from his podcast, and then it was like one of those things where it's like Stitch incoming, and they were talking about it, and I was like, what the fuck? Man, I was shook.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I'll do more research into like what he's actually said because I'm hearing a lot of it secondhand, obviously. But I was like, oh my god, because we really beat on him a lot over here as Christopher. But I was like, not life imitating art. No.
Yeah, literally.
God, so funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, what do you think? Are we at the end here?
Yeah, I think this is good.
Where do you think we were? In the clouds? In the sky?
On the literally, I'm going sun? Up now.
Beam me up, Scotty. Literally. Oh, God.
I don't know what happened. I was literally like, oh, I'm gonna have to turn on my light for the next episode. And I'm like, I don't need to.
Isn't it like nighttime there? Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's 7 p.m. and the sun is shining.
It looks like it's literally noon where you are right now. What is going on?
It's so funny.
So weird.
I love it.
Wow. Look at you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're like in the clouds right now.
Yeah, maybe we're in like the tree house in our backyard.
Yeah. We're in like the Kiki and Lala cloud world in Hello Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to talk about that next episode because I am deep in it right now.
Yes, we need to catch up on that. Yeah.
Next episode's supposed to be a ramblesode, but we're going to talk about is Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Hope you're ready. Get with it. Hop on board.
Yeah, for real. All right. Well, do we have anything to plug?
Our new music corner. I don't know if we plugged that yet, but our music corner on Patreon is now the third Friday of every month, where we rank an album, a full album. Mm-hmm. That's all, I think.
Yeah, and then we're still doing a Court of Mist and Fury book corner. I don't know how many sections we have left, actually.
Maybe like 4-ish?
Yeah, because it was split into 8 sections, wasn't it, I think?
I think so.
I think we're halfway through Court of Mist and Fury.
Hell yeah.
Thank God, because I really need to start Aka War.
I need it. I need to read something good.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish Fourth Wing so that I could read Aka War or Mistborn, so...
Nice.
I'm ready for something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.